97.3 Citi FM. Relevant radio, always.
And it's another edition of Business Weekly on Citi TV with me, Vivian Kai Lokko. This week, three major sectors in the business industry made headlines. We're talking about the banking, aviation, as well as the oil and gas industry. We'll bring you all the top stories in those fields this week. And to our very first story, which is in the banking industry, and the managing director of Ecobank Ghana has stepped down. The move is to enable him take up a much bigger position, which is to manage the bank's Central, Eastern, as well as South African subsidiaries. There are about 18 of them. His exit from the bank here in Ghana takes effect on the 30th of March this year. Now, Mr. Ajay is credited with transforming the bank to greater heights, as we are seeing currently. He's also credited with increasing the branches of the bank from 7 to over 30. Let's still stay in the banking industry because the Central Bank of Ghana has also denied reports that it's currently issuing new denominations. Now, reports on social media over the weekend suggested that the bank was issuing 100 as well as 200 cedis notes. But the bank, in reaction to the report, said those reports are false. Now let's move on to some other stories where the Transport Ministry has stepped in to resolve the current impasse between the Air Navigation Wing of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority as well as the Ghana Airport Company Limited. Now the two are in a brawl over some services. Now that brawl is expected to lead to a disruption in air traffic systems at the Kotoka International Airport this Friday, 19th of February. It's unclear whether the Transport Ministry will be able to resolve that impasse. We'll keep you updated on that developing story. Let's go to the oil and gas industry because this week there was growing calls for government to cede majority of its stake in state institutions that are in the oil and gas industry, specifically the energy industry, because majority of people believe government is wasting too much resources on such companies. Now, companies like TOR, GNPC, VRA have come up as companies that government need to offload them on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Meanwhile, the stakeholders are also demanding that government tells us exactly how much it has accrued from the energy sector levies it introduced this year. Now, two reasons were cited by government for the introduction of the energy levies. One was to help us improve the power industry. The second was to also clear the debt of these energy institutions, that is the VRA, TOR, and others. And that's it for today's edition of Business Weekly with me, Vivian Kai Lokko, on Citi TV. Thank you for having me, and I look forward to also having you next week. Bye-bye.